Nicola Sturgeon has been attacked for not clearly outlining how Scotland will address key issues if granted independence, according to an expert. The Bruges Group's Dr. Niall McRae argued SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon had to clarify key issues regarding independence. During an interview with Express, the think tank chief demanded Ms. Sturgeon address all of the biggest issues on independence. He claimed the SNP leader had not been clear on what currency Scotland would use as an independent country, what would happen at the border between England and Scotland, and what changes would happen to the tourism industry. Dr. McRae said, Nicola Sturgeon has been unable to tell us what currency Scotland would be using. She hasn't told us what would happen at the Scottish-English border and what would happen with trade. What would happen to the very preferential funding stream that Scotland gets? Also, what about tourism? A big industry in Scotland. With the animosity being provoked by the SNP, English tourists are going to start to feel very unwelcome. Dr. McRae argued the SNP should be informing the people of these crucial key points as they continue to try to drive a wedge between Holyrood and Westminster. He added, the SNP is not taking Scotland to a very good place. I am hoping that the Scots will see that Brexit has benefits as a whole. But I am also hoping that they see that it has benefits for Scotland and the Scottish people. Dr. McRae also warned Ms. Sturgeon that leaving the Union and rejoining the EU would not be easy. He said, the EU has given all sorts of positive messages about Scotland rejoining. But in reality that is not going to happen. That is because the last thing the EU wants is to be seen to be encouraging secessionist movements. Spain would be up in arms if Scotland was simply allowed straight into the EU if it was to gain independence. Spain have their Catalan region that would love to do something similar.